Welcome to the beginning of your Formula One journey. Before competing at the top level, many drivers will race in Formula 2. From this screen, you can choose from multiple Formula 2 experiences. The first offers a selection of short scenarios. The short season consists of a shortened Formula 2 calendar with one race per weekend. The full season contains every round, with a feature and sprint race in each. And finally, you have the option to jump directly into Formula 1.
I'm feeling going with a short season because, the majority of the season that is in this, I believe, is after the tragic event that cost this guy his life.
Formula 2 is one of the key steps many drivers will take on the path to Formula 1. It is a championship where the best up-and-coming drivers in the world must compete in identical cars to hone their skills and showcase their talents to teams in the F1 paddock. Whichever Formula 2 experience you choose, your performance in the championship matters. Finish high up in the table and your Formula 1 career will start on a high, allowing you to more easily negotiate with the top teams on the grid.
He drove for Arden. He was a Renault Junior. And let's continue. Race distance will be 25%, so we can get through all of it this episode, so we can go into the Formula 1 stuff next episode. I am not that good at the game, so I do have assists on. I will aim to remove some of these as I get better at the game. So yeah, there's that. I'm not that good. I'm pretty sure the AI overpowered Bahrain again. So yeah, there's that. Like 50%, no, 25% because it's only a couple laps. So you keep it nice and close. This is the closest helmet I could get to his, so that's why that helmet is being used. I don't know anything about setup, so I'm just going to leave it stock, go out on track on softs. Let's do this. I'm pretty good at the first and third sectors of this track, but it's the middle one that I struggle with. Because of the two sharp corners, I normally run wide on the first and either brake too early and not all too late on the second one, which I'm going to guess a lot of people struggle with. Got on power too late. This is one of the best laps I've done so far on this, so there's that. Running wide. Got up on the curb, run a bit wide as well, just for good measure. Running wide again, having to put on the power later, drops it back down to 5th. Still not bad. Drop back down to 6 on the exit and we get too wide again and drop back to 12. 13, sorry. Not good. Not good. Not good at all. But continue for the race. We move on.
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top three are Schumacher, Matsushita and Giuliano Alesi. Goodbye for now then, but we really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Let's do this. I reckon if it was short qualifying, would have got on pole then, because that was not a bad lap until the very end. I'm pretty good at the third sector, so it's annoying, very annoying.
Hello and welcome from the Bahrain International Circuit here in Sakir. Down on the grid, the engineers are making their last checks and today's race will be underway shortly. Bahrain represents an exceptional 3.36 miles of racing. Lots of opportunities to overtake throughout its 15 corners. Now, this track has a reputation for being brutal on the rear tyres, so keep an eye on how these young drivers manage their rubber. Strategy here could ultimately determine the winner of this race. Davide, you're a three-time winner around here in 1 week, I believe, back in 2012. Well then, after an exciting session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Mick Schumacher lines up on pole position, and Nobuharu Matsushita completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Alesi, King, Sergio Sette Camara, and Aitken, Mazepin, Joe, Boccalacci, Juan Manuel Correa, De Vries, Calderon, and Arden, and Eilert, Giotto, Boscho, Raghunathan, and Nicholas Latifi. Delatrax, and Sean Galeo completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Our Lord, our King, Mahavi Raghunathan is not in last place. You'll love to see it. Let's do this. Let's go around the outside of a couple of cars here. That's going to hurt us. Nope. If I take someone out, I am going to redo it, so because that is not a good thing to be doing, obviously. And we've been spun. This is the last time I'm restarting. I promise. Someone's lost front wing. Not us, I hope. Now us.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Going for it. Side by side with the Dutchman.
MFD for a new strategy option.
I'm not pitting, Jeff.
Got that confirmed.
Oh no, we can box in. This is not good because they're going to try and run us off the track. We're going to hold around the outside, are we? Yes, we are. No, we're not. We've run wide. We've let them back through. But we have the inside line here. So we managed to push our way through. Excellent move. We move. We take those. As we run wide.
Good job.
Teammates seem to be falling back or not moving at all. Let's see what we can make of this with the wing damage that we do have, as I will not be pitting because it's only an 8-lap race. Because I will not catch them. Gonna have to go defensive, and that's not gonna work because we moved over too late. We do leave the space because they are right next to us. And they push us out wide. Excellent. I know I said I wouldn't, but I can't race with wing damage on an 8-lap race. I'm sorry. This is the last time I'm restarting. I actually do promise this time. We get a good start from us. We got the jump on our teammate and potentially debris there in the black and maroon car as we break our front wing again. But we have made a lot more positions this time.
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
See if we can keep up with these guys. I doubt that we can with the damage that we have, but yeah.
Nice start. Let's keep it up.
Whoops. I did say if I took someone out, I would be replaying. That is what I said. And I will stick to that, because that is wrong. We should not be taking people out. Oh god, it's happened again. I need to brake earlier. Because I do not like the prospect of taking out another driver. I don't like it. Oof, not good. Teammate has fallen back, can confirm this.
That's a strong start. Well done.
Cheers, Jeff. We're gonna have to go for, I don't think we're going to be able to get much further, so we're going to have to go for fastest lap. Which is definitely doable. Wing damage isn't affecting us too much in corners, but pace-wise it is hurting us quite a lot. If we have any hope of catching the Renault-looking thing in front of us, we're going to need to get into DRS range. Purple second sector. good stuff to hear, but it is only a second lap, so everyone is going to get fastest laps. We are in DRS range now from that good second, from the good second sector. We may be about to lose it all in the straights. Easy, fastest lap. Going for the dive on this, going for the dive. We will have DRS now. Would have had DRS anyway, but he might not.
Great pass.
He has not got it, but he is in the slipstream quite a lot, quite massively. We keep the door closed, so he has no chance of sneaking down there inside. Because if we lose that position here, we might not get it back. Purple first sector, let's go. Catching up to the back of Jordan King now. Purple second sector. Could be on for a purple lap. Another one. We did stuff that last corner, up, so I do not believe we will have purple third sector. But it is most likely going to be personal best, as we will have DRS going down the main straight.
Fastest lap of the race. Gap to teammate behind is 8.9 seconds.
Have to apply the brakes hard so we don't run into the back of him as we slingshot past through turn 2, and have the DRS from him to boot, as he's shot back quite a bit. Converging on the top 4 now. I do not believe we'll be able to get. We're definitely not getting the win. I'll almost guarantee that we are not getting the win. But I do believe we can possibly get up to depending on how hard we push. I do not believe we deserve to get any higher than this. We probably shouldn't even be in the position we are right now, as we go for a massive dive, which does not work out in the end. Brake late, too late. This is contact from behind, but we do get P4. Got caught on the curb there, not good. Aitken is pulling away slightly, but we will have DRS. Does not mean we will be able to pass him, though. I believe we have entered the no man's land, because we will have to defend from Malaysia into turn 1. So I do not believe we are going to be able to attack. Just about to get the car slowed down. Contact, we nearly spun. Not complaining though, we do hold position. We're now out of DRS range. I do now believe that we will not be making
first place.
Cheers, Jeff. I do not believe we'll be able to catch Aiken now, as he is out of DRS range and he's kind of pulling away a bit. Oh no, we've managed to pull it back a bit. Don't know how Lazy hasn't caught us. Oh no, never mind. He is. We get the better exit out of him though, but he has DRS and so does King.
You're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
A small amount. He's about to go for the pass. He is going to go for the dive, so we will leave him the space, which is probably not going to help us as we run wide, as he has got the DRS on us as well, and so will Jordan King behind, so we could be getting swamped here. Having a hit on the brakes hard there to not run up the back of him. Massive lunge. We pulled it off though. But P3 is well and truly out of the question.
Teammate by 13.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 16th. The time last lap was a 1:45.7.
I should have let him through so we had DRS. He's pushed me onto the grass. And there's contact. Big contact. Have to hold around the outside. As we do so, excellent. What a move. There was a little bit of contact and he has spun. That is a replay because we spun another driver. I'm not about that. Oh no, we've lost fast lap. Not good. Let's get it back. This is the last lap.
This is your final lap of the race.
He goes defensive. Oh, and he broke out the freaking front wing.
The car behind, keep pushing.
Thanks. Yeah, karma, bitch. Having said that, the damage isn't really affecting me in this sector, even though I'm pretty sure we're not going to be faster. No, we are not. We are quite far behind. Let's try and ace this next 2 sectors then. I do believe there is time to be made in the second sector at least. Possibly the third sector as well. Barring any major mistake from the guy in front or behind, I'm pretty sure P4 is ours. I'm pretty sure we cannot get any better or worse from here unless something happens. We run wide as I'm starting to feel the wing damage now, and there goes any chance of getting the fastest lap. Guess we actually lost time there. Not bad though. 13 to 4th, not bad, and probably might get driver of the day. Well done. We take those.
The race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
And that is it. Driver of the day goes to us.
A great win then for the Carlin team today. And I have to wonder, Davide Valsecchi, just what set them apart from the competition here.
The difference was in the strategy. Credit to the driver for sure, but races like this really drive home how much of a team sport this is. They did a lot of work on the pit wall to really make the most of each stint and to make the best use of the tires. And that said, all of that would have been for nothing without a talented hand on the wheel.
As we can see, it's time for the podium, and I can see the Carlin team underneath our commentary box going crazy as their driver walks out. It was a great win, and it means a great deal to this team.
I do like the new podium celebration where they smash the champagne bottle. Nice touch. I like it. Like it a lot. Hey. New things.
After this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the Drivers' Table. Nobuharu Matsushita takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
I think I will have to give it to the hardened driver.
Oh my god.
So hard and had incredible pace at times. So I don't
Meme
think
that.
anyone did a better job today.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Teams' Championship. Carlin moved to the top of the table. After all this drama, you'll be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
On to Austria, let's do this. The white really looks silver there. That looks quite nice. Right, this is my favourite track that I've driven on this game so far. So I am going to push as hard as I can to get the win and pole. Let's do this. Went a little bit hot on that turn. This one could be a boring race at the front. But you never know, as we will come home and storm into pole. You'll love to see it.
Fantastic. You've got pole.
Cheers, Jeff.
The grid is all set for the race tomorrow, but before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three, which are Arden, Schumacher and Callum Ilott. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the feature race tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Please no rain, let's do this. I've not driven in the rain and I do not really want to. After this race, I believe, is England? Yes, it would be England after this.
It's race day here at Spielberg, and the drivers are making their final preparations down on the grid before lights out. Look around, it's a spectacular setting, and I'm sure today's race will do it justice. Spielberg is a very short lap, one of the
I think my
shortest
parents
we'll see
have got
in
home
this
now, so I
Formula 2
believe this will have to be the last race.
7 right
Unfortunately,
and 3
I will
left
finish
make
the
up
rest of it
10
next time
corners
I'm
of the
on.
circuit. The left-hand king.
I'm
With
just going
that
to skip
then,
all this. I'll just go
Now
straight
we've
to the
got
race
some
and get this over with, just in case because they will most likely yell at me. I will most likely have to turn off the light. Slow start from us. Great start from my lot. We will have to most likely have to leave space. Actually, no, we do not, as they get tangled up, and this should actually be that decided. I will try and deliberately make it more interesting, but yeah. I could increase the difficulty, but then cheers, Jeff. But then I'm recently not doing well because I did struggle in Siki to keep up with them, as all the mistakes I made there were genuine. And I'm not good at Silverstone, which I believe is the next race, so the difficulty will not be raised until possibly after Silverstone, and it will most likely be jumped for F1, because when I was messing around doing my own marketing, which I did delete because I prefer starter customization and stuff like that for some reason. I don't know, it's just what I'm like. And that was way too hard, and I struggled that on 80. And I struggled to do that on. I did all the practice programs on 80, and I struggled to do them. So I dropped it down to 78, and the race I finished 7. So it's a tough balance. So I will drop it down for practice in the F1 part, which will most likely hopefully be recorded, because I do plan on editing the races, which from F2 I will go up, and this could be a full course safety. As the yellow flags are behind, as I nearly said, safety car could come out, but I did forget to enable it, so I will enable that for the next race. And Callum Ilott, who was looking promising, has retired with, I'm going to assume, an engine failure. Let's see if we can have a look at that. Ilott, what's he in? Let's just go back and let's go back to us. Let's drop back. There's our teammate, second last. Yeah, don't like seeing that. Okay, let's see what's happened. That is Mojave up there, and yeah, engine failure, I see the smoke. Okay, so unfortunate for them. Mojave is beating our teammate. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Cue the memes. They would have all got held up by the yellow flags because they would have all been behind, and because he was in second when he retired, so I believe. And my parents are not home, so I will try and get Silverstone done, but I'm not sure how much longer they'll be out for. My goal was to get all of the F2 stuff done, but I'm not sure how far into that I will get. As I did try and do this, I did try and do this yesterday as we approached the pilot's car. I'm in the lead, mate. I had nothing to overtake, but cheers, Jeff. As I was saying before, I was really interrupted. Yeah, I was trying to do this yesterday on Twitch, but after I stopped streaming, I couldn't view what I had actually streamed, so I deleted what I had done yesterday, which was up to Silverstone, and started it again. And I believe I did better. Would have done, if I hadn't got the damage I had into here, I would have done, because I drove with damage with the entire race, I would have, if I had not had damage in that race, I would have at least got third. So, yeah, in a way, I have done this one better, and also there was a battle between me and Schumacher till first, but yeah, we have managed to blow away as there was a battle at the start of the race that kept them behind, so yeah, this is going to be a much boring race, so yeah. Unlucky if you're watching live, you could just skip to the end of the race and see that I have most likely won by quite a margin, as it already is turning out to be. I believe the order after this is going to be Silverstone, Monza, possibly Spa, which is if Spa then Monza, which if it is Spa, I will put the black and turn the helmet down to what it was you saw at the start when I changed back to pink and white, because that is the race where the guy who I am kind of role playing as did die last year, so we will change the helmet to that for either that race or the race after. That is only if Spa is not on it, I will do it in Monza, do a black and white helmet in Monza, because I am quite good at Monza too, as I did do that when I did a little bit of practice in this thing when I did the scenarios, as I did do quite well in Monza. And also in Monza, I was doing the ones before I did this, I was doing the races in full, so yeah. Possibly more interesting for you guys, but not for me when I'm in front by a crap ton. As I will run out of things to talk about. As I am starting to here. So I'm keeping them nice and short. I will extend it from 25% to 50% I will keep it at 25% for F1 because it is longer, quite a bit, the races are longer by quite a margin, so I will keep it at 25% there because the plan is that I go and create a mine team and have Hubert, who is actually in the game, as my teammate, which I have already set up I have got it set up, but I do not plan on using it until I complete 1, maybe 2 seasons in the F1, but they will be the shorter ones. The first one, I believe they will be 8. The F1 ones will be 8 races, so we can get to the mining stuff quickly. Yeah, so there's that. I'm thinking doing one maybe 2 seasons in the F1 part as one as in Renault, as that is the team that is the academy that this guy was in, as we go faster through the second sector. I don't know why, but I just like the way that everything flows at the Austrian track. Same thing with Monza, it just flows nicely, and yeah.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
I believe I can, in the F1 I am not quickest in the F1, but I did manage to get it down to 1:13 memory, and that was in the, I can't remember what, no, it would have been in this one that I got it down to 1:15, so, but that was on the super softs, so yeah. I believe I can get it down to just above 116, below 116.5s. So we will have to push if I aim to do that. So yeah, that will be interesting to say the least. So I believe my timing qualifying was a high 1:14 as we go purple middle sector again by nearly 2/10. I believe we have a better run coming out of that complex of corners there as well as we go into the final 2 corners. As we run a little bit wider, have to release the throttle, so that could limit our chance of getting another fastest lap. But we will see, and no, that was not faster. So we did lose time in that 3rd sector. Possibly because I ran a little wider and took the throttle up a little bit, so we made the corner. Green 1st sector, love to see it. Hold up, my dog's calling, I'll be back in a minute. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that, it took its time. Run wide. Should have possibly upped the difficulty for this race, but we moved. We take what we get, because I'm not sure how I'm going to do for the rest of it, because I do know that I will struggle at Silverstone and I do not know what's after that. I believe Monza is after Silverstone, but do not quote me on that, as I could be wrong. I am wrong quite a lot of the time. If we we are starting to feel the tyre wear as pace in car is starting to drop. I am still going to try and go for a below 1:16.5. That is the goal. We do go the 10th quicker in the first sector that we do need. It will depend on the second and first sector though. We get a slower exit than I would have liked out of the first turn, but I think we could be right. It will depend on the exit in this out of this turn. That's what we get, which I believe that's what cost us in the last lap. We do avoid the outside curve that time, so I'm pretty sure we will have at least a manageable red. As you know, we actually got purple by quite a bit. So yeah, we should get under the 1:16.5 now, depending on how I do this last couple of corners. I believe we have gone faster, and we have.
Final lap of the race.
Try and get it below 1:16. Well, there goes that. I went wide. Or a 10 slower than our best around here, around the first sector. Let's see what we can do the last two, but I am pretty sure that we are going to be slow, as that was a much worse exit than what I had last time. So I believe we are going to come out of this with the most amount of points we could have possibly gotten. As we continue to carry this team on our back, Anthione, I believe, is still in second last place, possibly even last. Actually.
Didn't catch that. Say again.
Thanks, Jeff. Actually, let's check where she is.
Say that again. We're having trouble receiving.
Okay, we have lost a radio, so that is fun.
We're leading our teammate by
26.2
seconds. They're on old softs. They're in 18th. The time last lap was
second
1 minute 18.4.
Excellent. We are still carrying this team on our shoulders as our teammate is in second last place, behind Mahavi Raghunathan again. So in come the means as we come home to win the Austrian Grand Prix.
Great job. You've done everything we wanted today.
And somehow we're not driver of the day. Not surprised. Didn't have to overtake anyone.
A great win then for the Arden team today. And Davide Valsecchi, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
It was down to one thing: consistent pace over everyone else out there on the track. You could spend a great deal of time talking about race and gyro strategy, what is so cool on the track, but at the end of the day, the difference here was down to simply being faster on track than everyone else. Amazing skill on show.
That is a good shot of that corner.
And it's time now for the podium celebration.
One, maybe
How
turn
well
three.
deserved is this one? This is a team all about giving talented young drivers an opportunity
That is a
to
nice
race
trophy.
and to win. Arden are your winners here today.
That is a nice trophy. Yes, I did not get the good celebration. Dang it. Get the old one. And win to win, we move on. This is actually incredibly easy to level up in this game, so
it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. We see a new name at the top of the championship table as we reach the end of the race weekend. And so, driver of the day
Love to see it.
Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
Difficult call, but I'd like to say Luis Deletraz. It was just perfect in conserving the tires and made the difference at the end.
On to the teams then. Arden moved to the top of the table. Another team that will be satisfied with this race is Charus, whose good result moves them further up in the championship. Goodbye for now then, but we really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Mojave, 16th. You'll love to see it from our Lord and King. Let's go to Silverstone. Hold up, I am just checking what the order of the races is, so just in case I need to change the thing, but my phone is not loading. So yeah, we're just going to roll with this. I will check it later. Oh, great start, great fucking start. We pulled it back though. I think we're coming up to the... Oh no. Oh no. Not good. Not good. Not good. Right, this is where I struggle. And I have been doing the online event, which is here. I have gotten considerably better and figured out how to actually do it without promptly shitting the bed, as we actually do alright. It's probably one of the better ones I've done through that section. We are still in top. So, yeah, make of that what you will. I think the difficulty might be a bit easy, so I will increase it a bit for the race, because we should not have got a fourth there. Well, you were last after the first corner by quite a bit, so yeah. Make of that what you will.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three. Matsushita, King and Mick Schumacher. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the feature race gets itself underway.
Right, let's do this. I will increase the difficulty. Let's do that now. Only by a couple though. Let's see how that works. Because we should not have got what we got there, because that was not a good lap. That first corner, we should not have gotten third from that lap.
Welcome to Silverstone, one of the staples of the Formula 2 Championship. It's a firm favourite amongst fans and drivers alike, and we're all keen to see what it has in store for us in today's race. The 3.6 miles of the Silverstone circuit in Great Britain should be familiar to fans and drivers alike. Built upon the site of a World War II airbase, the track features 18 corners and some good opportunities to overtake at the end of the two DRS zones located on the Wellington and Hanger Straights. Joining me today in the commentary box is former 2012 GP2 champion Davide Valsecchi. We all know the circuit so well, Davide. What's got your attention today?
Always a pleasure, Alex. Everyone looks forward to Silverstone, which is such an intriguing grid. I think the fans will be excited for the start of today's race. We know these young drivers are hungry to prove themselves.
I believe my mother is home now, so let's just skip all this shite. And yeah, let's do what we can at Silverstone. If we win this, I am done, officially done, as I do not hear the garage door, so I believe we are fine for now. This is most likely going to be the last race I can do though. I will finish the rest of it later. This is I will make a decision in this race if I stop or not. I'm tossing it up, but I am pretty sure I will have to stop.
Okay, this is the team's home race. We're all relying on you to impress today.
Cheers, Jeff. I'll do what I can. I had to brake a bit there so we don't get pushed off the track. Will I come back to bite us? Who knows? Probably not, as we dive into past Schumacher. We dispatch of him with relative ease. His front two are starting to pull away. We are now starting to pull away with Schumacher. We will need to use these guys to carry us along if we are to keep up.
That's what we like to see at the start. Well done.
Cheers, Jeff. Alright, let's check teammate.
There's static over the radio. Say again.
Cheers, Jeff.
Gap to teammate behind is 4.6 seconds. They're on fresh hards. They're in 17th.
That's a mad case. That is a mad statement, considering that the teammate is female. And I am making the decision now that this is going to be the last race that we do. And I will come back at a later date and later time. Maybe today, maybe today, but most likely tomorrow or later tonight. But if it is later tonight in Australia, that is, I will not be able to talk as my parents will be there, and so will my sisters. And that would just be rude to be talking while everyone's trying to sleep. We are starting to lose ground on the leaders, but kind of not in the same way, as they do tend to be worse in the braking zones than I am, as I do have the assists on. Still, I will try and take off some of the assists to make it more interesting for myself and possibly for you guys if that's what you're into. But personally, I am not that great at this game, as you can probably tell. As the last F1 game I played before this was 2016, and the game has changed quite a bit since then. And the highest difficulty I've played on was probably equal to now would have been about 80, 85, and yeah, that was the hardest I did, and I struggled on that. So back in 2016 when the game was ridiculously easy, because that game was easy as compared to this one, as we run wide, and that is what I normally do coming through our sector, as there goes any chance of getting passes like on this lap, and Schumacher has got the back of us and will have the DRS for the second straight. Love to see it. We will most likely have to concede and use him to tow along, as we have fallen at DRS range of Matsushita, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Standing out as we stand now, depending on who gets the passes like to define who is in the lead and who is not. Okay, we are most likely going to use that Schumacher on this next straight, depending on how. Yeah, we're losing out on the straight. Oh no, I'm not sure. Depending on how good the exit is. believe Burrow was a second. No, he must have been a DRS run because he has gained a 10th and a half on that straight alone. As we have lost ground to the top two, and I believe this is all we will be able to get today. The most we can get, depending on how well I do the rest of this race. Run wide, not good. I'm going to try and go for the fastest lap, but I will not be putting softer tyres because that's just stupid as it is a 7-lap race, so that will pretty much negate any points I have, as that one would make absolutely no sense. Somehow we were only 10th faster when I'm pretty sure we did not go that far wide. And we will most likely get the Schumacher on this next lap because he is closer than what he was before. Possibly on the first straight. A much more interesting race than what we had at the last one. So yeah, we're already coming around to lap 4. So that was my fastest lap by quite a bit margin. Right, let's sweat. It's time to sweat it. And we've stuffed it already. Hopefully I won't have to defend. We do seem to be pulling Schumacher along with us, as a gap is starting to form between him and Alesi. Second sector so far. Second sector on the Silverstone is quite large compared to the other two, as they are quite short, especially the third sector. That is a much better maker compared to the section. Much, much better. As that is actually the best one of the day. Let's knuckle down and see if we can get past this lap. Then I believe we will get more points in second because I think it's 2 or 4 points for bonus lap. I'm not sure, as we got I believe I got 18 for the first race. We'll have to work it out, as it was not fastest lap. So let's try and knuckle down again. Time to sweat it for real this time. Much better through that lot of corners. That one was not that great, but hopefully it doesn't matter too much. I believe we have managed to catch up very close to Matsushita, but he is definitely out of reach. And he is out of reach of Jordan King, who I'm pretty sure did not win at all last year, unless if they programmed it so that the people who won these the races here to win it again. The people who won the races last year are programmed to win it this year unless you do something about it. I'm not too sure about that, do not quite know that. As we go green for the first sector, which is good to see. We have a much better run coming out of it than last lap, I believe. That was not good, that was not great at all. Schumacher's on the back of us great. And gaining as he is in was in DRS range. I believe this is the difficulty we will be keeping it on, possibly dropping back to 92. I will shut up now and try and do as best I can, as Schumacher has passed us, but we get that pass. As we had momentum. I am now shutting up and concentrating. That felt much smoother. So on this one, I will have enough time to finish this last lap and then we'll be done. Even though I literally just said not 30 seconds ago I would not be talking, I would talk. Great. That was the best run I've had through there all day, and that is purple as well. Right, let's see what we can do. Not good, I have to lift up the throttle a little bit to make that corner, as you may have heard.
This is your final lap of the race. We're leading our teammate by 9.2 seconds.
This is so frustrating, to quote what a wise man once said, while racing lawnmowers. Fastest first sector, you'll love to see it. See what we can do about the second one. Why? As we have now all but sealed P3. No, I'm going fast lap, sorry. I have to. My bad. I'm sorry, I misclicked, and I stuffed up anyway. Love it. Oh, actually that was faster. Oh no, I don't understand, because that was definitely slower than what I had last lap. Maybe that we're on track to be faster than last lap, that's what the green means? I don't know. We have a much better third sector. I believe this will be the fastest lap of the race as well. Yes, I do believe it's
Thank you for all your hard work out there. That was a strong drive and a good finish. Well done.
All that effort for one position, bloody hell. And that makes no sense. I get P1 by a lot. And fastest lap.
That may not have been the finest
not driver of the day.
History, but there's no question that was a critical win.
Gotta love it how they don't even mention their name.
So, Davide, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
This race, this week, was about one thing and one thing only: consistency.
Matt.
Anyone can be quick for just one lap.
Matt Gallagher is my cameraman.
That and be quick every lap, over and over and over. If you can do that, if you can gain ground when your opponents make mistakes, but then not make mistakes on your own, you can just push and push.
Our drivers are making their way out for the podium celebrations, and it's going to be MP Motorsport picking up the winner's trophy. Congratulations to the entire team for that fantastic performance.
We've leveled up twice in this. You really don't need to spend any pit coin on the whatever it's called, I'm just going to call what it basically is a battle pass.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Our current points leader extends their lead at the top of the championship after a very good result here today. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day? And now a look at the team standings. Arden increased their gap over the competition with that result. Meanwhile, good work from Campos this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you there. Take care.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.